Alright, guys, welcome to part 2 of our two-part series where we cover the top 10 quarterbacks of the NFL season up to week 8 of the 2023 season. So last video we covered the number 10 through number 6. And in this video we'll cover number 5 through number 1. And at number 5, I have Lamar Jackson. This man, as usual, is absolutely putting the Ravens on his back and trudging along with whatever he has to deal with. He has 1,767 passing yards with a 9-3 touchdown to interception ratio. He's also put up 380 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground through 8 games, which is quite impressive considering the skill position players that he has to work around and the fact that Mark Andrews has been relatively banged up throughout most of the season. But number 4 is where it gets really difficult, because at number 4 I have Jaylen Herz for the season. The reason why Jaylen Herz is down at number 4 is because he has arguably the most skilled offense in the entire league. The only team that competes with that is possibly the 49ers, and they have Brock Purdy, who honestly is not the quarterback that Jaylen Herz is. It will continue to hurt his chances to get bumped up as long as Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen continue to play at the level that they have been throughout their entire careers. 2,100 passing yards with a 13-8 touchdown to interception ratio is really good, but it's too many interceptions and it's not enough to get him bumped up to number 3. Because at number 3 we have Josh Allen, who has 2,200 passing yards with 17 touchdowns on the year. Yes, he's thrown 8 interceptions, which is rough, but he takes a lot more shots downfield than the average quarterback will, so he will have far more risky plays to have those passes get intercepted. He's also put up 190 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground, which is on pace to equal his stats from last year. And if it weren't for the 2 ahead of him, he'd be number 1. But at number 2, we have the greatest quarterback from this active generation by far, which is Patrick Mahomes. While dealing with a drop-riddled wide receiver core and a relatively banged-up Travis Kelce, he has been putting up absolutely insane numbers with 2,250 passing yards with 15 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. I personally expect his production to continue to improve as his relationship with his young skill position players like Rashee Rice and Sky Moore continues to get better and better as the season progresses. And finally, we have hands down the best quarterback in the NFL this season, Tua Tagovailoa. This dude has been unstoppable this season. 2,400 passing yards with an 18-7 passing touchdown to interception rate, while losing 16 touchdowns on the ground to Raheem Mostert, Devon Achane, and Salvon Ahmed. This Dolphins offense is absolutely unstoppable, barring an injury to a key player or two, or their defense just completely falls apart in the second half of the season. I have the Dolphins as the number 1 team to beat right now.